What's going on, everybody? Oh, long time no see. I know I said I was going to get on our regular stream schedule here, but life happens, but we'll talk more about it. But without further ado, let's get into it. What is up? My name is Rocketman. Thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate all love and support. We don't have any new announcements at this very moment, but I do apologize. I had every intention of streaming on Tuesday, but I ended up calling off sick from work. I don't know what it is, but this change of weather here in Ohio is just stupid. Like, I don't know. I'm a firmer believer with the weather systems coming in and out. Like, it affects like everybody's mental health a little bit. For me, it gives me massive headaches. I could not focus at all after work. And when I tell you, I came home and fell asleep for like 4 hours. Felt great. But then I was getting ready to go stream and my mom needed help. So then I tried leaving to go help her out. She calls me. She figured out my tool that I let her borrow. Long story short, I just didn't get back to streaming that night. And I just took it pretty easy for myself. So without further ado, we're going to get back into it. If you haven't seen the new trailer for the Hidden Treasure, or part 2 of the DLC for not Sword and Shield, for Scarlet and Violet, be sure to look at that. I think it was pretty good. I kind of kept away from all the spoilers. Usually there's a bunch of top name streamers that are pretty good at deciphering Riddler Q's posts on X or Twitter, whoever wants to call it what. But yeah, we're just going to get back into it. We don't have any new announcements. We are continuing our shiny hunt. And now we're going for Fletchling. Which is perfectly fine. Yes, Fletchling is everywhere. I probably could find a shiny one in the wild, but we're going to try Masuda method. Now, if I do find Fletchling in the wild, I am not going to prevent me from getting that. However, it's going to be a very boring stream if we kind of go from there with it. Oh, I don't know what it is, too. Slept wrong. Don't get old. That's the moral of the story. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that. Just don't get old and everything will be fine. I'm trying to see how tall I could get my monitor here. I pretty much have it at standing, but at the same time, I don't want to be on my feet too much. My feet start to hurt. Like I said, don't get old. It's a cuss. Alright, just to make sure. Yes, my counter works. But, like I said, I hope everybody is having a great week so far. Nothing really new on my end other than I think the new DLC is going to be really fun. I'll be playing that on my Pokemon Scarlet version, because my Pokemon Violet does not have the DLC. I'm not going to pay for it twice, so there's that. I have some ideas, potentially, that I want to do. One of them kind of being pick a, or use TikTok's random starter filter for Pokemon. Egg number 1. Please knock this out early. I will go straight to the Pokemon Nuzlocke. Yep, nope, figured. And so it begins. Emily, Oela, Hades, Alicidra, ASMR, Miku, and Donk7. Thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. So, on TikTok, I saw a filter for favorite Pokemon Gen whatever starters, and it's by type. And I'm like, that would be freaking sweet. If I randomized it twice, and that was going to be my starting 6 because all starters are going to be available in the DLC. They're pretty much all available now anyways, but you're going to have to get creative for some of them that were released ahead of time. But I just wonder if you could catch them in the wild now. Drop Snap, thanks for stopping by, appreciate you. Lonely Girl. Hopefully you're truly not lonely. Feel free to chat if you ever need somebody to talk to. Number 4. Turn to base 394. A tiny Robin Pokemon. And last but not least, number 5. Hell, I really didn't walk much for these eggs. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be pretty happy if I got blast through them. So, if anybody's wondering, what am I doing? Well, let me explain myself. I, but I was inspired by the idea from, Pokemon 7. PM7, if you ever want to look him up on YouTube. I was inspired by him to do a surprise trade-through only playthrough. Surprise trade playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He did one for Sword and Shield, and I was like, oh, that's actually a really cool idea. So I did it for Scarlet and Violet. And eventually there will be a video. But, alas, there isn't. Because I just haven't had time to edit and do everything I needed to do for it. I'm pretty behind on a lot of videos, if I had to say so myself. But, it's alright. I have like 3 Nuzlocke videos from Sword and Shield that I have to get done. I have, honestly, that might just be 2. I have Nuzlocke videos from the fully randomized Pokemon Crystal, which was Gen 2 is where I started with Pokemon, and I am doing a fully randomized playthrough with it. Last stream on Thursday, so a week ago, I actually came across a shiny Slowbro at Lake Rage. So ended up catching that one as my static encounter. I feel like these eggs are hatching quick. Am I wrong? Number 6. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna work on my buddy who is streaming. Gonna lurk on my phone. Oh, this one's angled horribly. Look at that. It's ready for takeoff if it hatches right. Lucky number 7 is not shiny. That's actually a better view if it was shiny. Not gonna lie. So yeah, like I said before, I have a bunch of Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocks that I want to upload. I have a bunch of shorts that I need to add, or clips rather, but I'll get there eventually. Number 9. 9's a good number. I don't know if anybody believes in like universal numbers or numbers that they just, my mom calls them angel numbers, but numbers that are just very common to you in the world that you just see on a regular basis. So my wife and I, we have a very, very common number of 9. It kind of pops up in a lot of things whenever we talk. So I think she's my soulmate. I don't care what y'all think. Alright, double digit. And we push forward. Alright, I'm not gonna release them as we go. I'll do that off stream. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, excuse me. With my new job that I started, I actually get home a lot later than I normally do. So when I get home on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I end up streaming pretty quick. Or eating quick so I could get to streaming. That's the way that needed to be said. Oh, anyway, sorry, squirrel moment. Completely forgot why I was talking about my YouTube videos. So, what I'm doing. I was inspired by PM7 to do a surprise trade only playthrough of Pokemon Violet, and I successfully did so. Upon completing, or shortly before I started to face like the Elite Four and the final gym leaders and everything, I actually got Sparkles, which is our shiny Ditto. And luckily enough, it was a foreign shiny Ditto, so my life was already made easier. So after I beat the entire base game, or whatever, I told chat that I will do one last surprise trade. I will not trade off my champion team, but I will shiny hunt via Masuda method because I miserably failed the last time I did one. Or the first time I tried, rather. So I said I will do a Masuda method shiny hunt for my shiny only team for the post game. Now, my post game might include the DLCs. I'm not sure yet. I kind of don't want to go that route, but if we do, great. If not, it is what it is. Number 14. So, that is currently what I'm doing. So far, I got the first 4 of 6 that are underneath me, and number 15. So right now I'm working on 5, which is Fletchling. And I'm hoping I can knock it out quick. Emphasis on hope. But I don't know. Dude, that was an all-boy lineup. That's very peculiar. We had an all-girl squad and then an all-boy squad. Interesting. And like I do every stream, anybody who is new to the channel, welcome. If you don't know me, I am all for the free shit. Please do not waste money on me. Unless it's free money. So a Twitch Prime subscription would be very greatly appreciated. Now, if you don't know what that is, you simply link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch. and you are able to give one free subscription a month to whoever you choose. If that is me, I would be very honored. And if it's not me, I don't blame you. But I am all about the free shit. So, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have Rocketman1216. It is pretty much the same username as you see in front of you when you log on to my stream. That is my main channel. That is where I will eventually post my nice long videos if I ever get to it. If you want to continue to scroll down on the Rocketman1216 YouTube channel, and you will see 3 other recommended channels. Those are also mine. I have the VOD channel, the TCG channel, and the Shorts channel. The VOD channel is simply everything that I stream, unedited, directly uploaded to YouTube. So if you ever miss a stream, and you're like, damn, I really want to see what Rocketman did this last stream, or stream a month ago, or stream like a year ago, because I have everything up to a year. I think I'm on 18. Need to check. It's all up there on the VOD channel. That's what I was getting at. I am on 18. Right center. Oh, just missed it. 19. The Shorts channel is a little bit different. If you ever clip a snap or clip of my stream, I will see it on Twitch, and then I will then upload it to YouTube. Shorts. My Shorts channel. Otherwise, I do the editing, and I slowly progress my way to post more shorts on there. So far, I have a bunch of my shiny encounters on there, which I think do halfway decent. I do regularly post on TikTok, but I don't. The reason being is I kind of don't get past that threshold unless I do something that is very timely. And what I mean by that is my biggest views on TikTok include, well, I'll just go with the biggest one anyways. I was able to, we'll just say I just recorded an incident that happened at a at a college football game. I was watching at home. We had a bunch of friends and family over, and it was the Washington and I forget who they were playing. It was a close game, rather. This individual on Washington's team had a pick six, easy pick six, but then he celebrated too quickly, legit just dropped the ball at the 2-yard line and fumbled it. But he began celebrating. The offense, who just turned the ball over, picked it up. Didn't score, but picked it up and got the ball at the 1-yard line. And this dude got his butt chewed. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't get benched for the rest of the year for it. We'll put it that way. So, that video on TikTok got like 14,000 views, which for me is viral. I don't care what you think or say. I am not popular. So, it was very cool to me. And to have something that was even doing well, like in the algorithm and like hitting people's feeds and everything else, was really cool. I ended up posting that same video on YouTube on my main channel because that to me is more content creating, not necessarily shorts from streaming or TCG pack openings or anything like that. So, I posted on there on YouTube. It got like 4,000-ish views, which is fine. Not a big deal. Not too long ago, the Browns played the Rams. Hold on. Ugh, excuse me. Not too long ago, the Browns played the Los Angeles Rams. And there was a catch by the Browns that the Rams ended up challenging for completion. The official, after reviewing it, said to the audience, after review, before the receiver's leg went out of bounds, his butt cheek landed in bounds. Let me tell you, YouTube, that got like 12,000 views on it. TikTok, 700. And I'm like, this is dumb. But whatever. I digress. So, I've been having much more success on YouTube Shorts. Or, not YouTube Shorts. Yeah. YouTube Shorts. So I post on there more. But that's not to say that I don't post on TikTok. I just feel like I have better chance of succeeding in promoting on the YouTube Shorts algorithm than anything else. Oh, excuse me. Well, on a positive note, we are making very good headway. We almost hatched 30 eggs in 20 minutes. I think that's a new record. It might be because how easy or how common this Pokemon is, so you probably don't need as many steps. Don't quote me on that. That's just how my puny brain works. If it does, great. If not, well, I tried. I will say I'll probably be opening 2 Lustrals packs today. Mainly so that I could get back on track with my Crack-A-Pack series. Plus, if I have certain friends come over and they want to take home some like cards or whatever, I will gladly let them. I'm just, one of my videos that I'm going to make for the TCG channel is actually going to be like a, kind of a distribution type thing for Lustrals. Just to kind of see what, like, odds people have for getting certain cards. So far I've opened 1 booster box. I posted that, or I opened it live on Twitch. And honestly, the quality of the video wasn't that great, which I'm kind of mad about, but it's alright. I'm hoping that when I edit it, it'll be a little bit better. I also opened, or did a Pack-A-Day series on the TCG channel, where I actually got a Stellar Lustral, and I'm pretty excited about that. So, my goal theory, or whatever, is I want to display what are your percentages in total packs opened and everything of receiving one of these like cards that you're looking for. At least in the Kickstarter. To me, that would actually be helpful in learning like, okay, here's like your percent common, here's your percent rare, here's your whatever, which you're going to have common and uncommon cards in any pack that you open. Illustrials, you pretty much get 2 uncommon, 1 rare, and 1 spirit, and math. 6 commons. That's kind of the breakdown. One more? One more. Centering. Damn. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Egg number 30. No cigar. One box down. This is how we went last time, kind of. We're going to do another box here. I mean, if everything goes the way it has been, we probably might be able to get through 4 for sure. And I'll probably only do 4 because I already have 4 ready for Tuesday. So then I only have to do another 4 more boxes, which would be sweet. Oh no, rain. Not good for a fire, birdie. But if you are watching, or if you see this video on the VODs channel, let me know what you think about the new Pokemon trailer for the Part 2 DLC package. Kind of interested to hear what everybody else thinks. Also, not sure if anybody's interested or not, but the new Avatar, like, I think it's, what's the realm called? I forget what it's called, but something Frontier came out on the PlayStation Store. I kinda want to play it, but that's the problem. I got a bunch of games that I want to play. Right now, I'm stuck between. I gotta see how much Avatar is. We'll put it that way. If it's something reasonable, maybe, but if it's something expensive, probably not. Because I saw a price range for it, and I think like special edition was like 100 something, and I'm like, I just want the $60 version, please and thank you. Because I think like the Hella Platinum version is like almost 180. And that gets you like all the skins and everything else. I'm just like, you know, screw that. But I will say the game that I'm actually very interested in at this very moment is Disney Speedstorm. Let me tell you, I am addicted to this game. Excuse me. It's mind-blowing how mindless it is. And I love racing games. Like, I contemplated for the longest time just going back to, like, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Because that game was so fun, and I was really good at it. Plus, not online, and that's my forte. I don't do online crap. I'd rather find Tweety Bird. Or at least try to. Big pecs. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If anybody wants to put bets in there, give me an under-over for a total egg count. Wouldn't be opposed to it. It worked last time. Which, you'll be able to see that short tomorrow. I plan on, after streaming here, I'll edit my video and post that pretty quickly. Hopefully, I can also post my randomized encounter on my Pokemon Crystal playthrough. I have like 4 shiny encounters that I actually want to post, and I just haven't had time to do so. Like, Dedene's the next one that I have to post. And I came across, like, 2 random, like, full odd random encounters when doing the Teal Mask plate DLC. That was my knees if you didn't know that. Just making sure I'm on track. 78. He would be on a freaking manhole lid. On a positive note, I actually did fairly well today at work. I was pretty happy with what I did, or got done. 39. Not shiny. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit... well, I guess I should clarify this. So, I mistook one of my favorite comedians' announcement. Mary Santora, if you don't know who she is a Cleveland native comedian, but she is taking her talents to Manhattan. However, she's still going to be on the Alan Cox show, so looking forward to that. But I ain't gonna lie, I thought she totally meant that she was leaving. And I was like, no! Not funny! If you don't know that reference, you might be too young for this stream. But if you do know that reference, welcome. Honestly, I can't wait for the new DLC to come out. I know I talked about it already, but there's so many that I would actually like not mind shiny hunting for. And I know like everybody, like a lot of people are happy with like the Pokemon Home integration and getting like other shinies like transferred over. But like I only recently started shiny hunting, so like that whole part doesn't ring too much to me. Oh well, thanks for stopping by. I forget if I acknowledged you or not. That's my bad. $41. I don't know, after stream I might actually play Speedstorm, so who knows. Before you start getting weird, this is a gallon jug of water. I do a fairly decent job at drinking it day in and day out. The only problem is I have to use the restroom a lot, so take it for what it's worth. It's actually really funny today at work, though. So my company, my boss in particular, he actually was handing out Christmas gifts, like an early Christmas gift. And it was like a Yeti with the company logo on it, and I was like, oh, cool. My boss, I carry this like 1 gallon jug everywhere. He looks at my 1 gallon jug and looks at the gift and he's like, well, you could probably put this Yeti in there if you really want. And I just started laughing. Because, I mean, it was a good joke. It's a pretty good joke. Alright, we're still good. I can count still. We're okay. 44. And one more. One more egg. 45. you're wondering why I save all the time, well, funny story. Funny you should ask, Ashley. Just sit down, have a seat. When I first started this shiny hunting endeavor, my first Pokemon was Rockruff. And at exactly 100 eggs, I finally got Rockruff. And that's why the 100 mark is right there. Every encounter that I get, I leave as the counter is left, and I could go back and actually add them all up to determine how many total eggs it took to get to all 6 shinies that I had to get. So, I had a bunch of eggs that I needed to crack after that and get rid of so I could start the next hunt. So I spent the rest of the stream opening eggs, cracking them, and then, well, the game broke. And completely went to my last saved file, which was right before I did one single egg. So I then remembered, okay, it's 100, and I'm pretty methodical as how I'm going through each egg, or each line of eggs. So I could quickly determine where 100 actually was. So I get that line of eggs and I hatch them all just to try to find them really quick. And it worked. I got it right. But then I had to hatch another 145 eggs that I had already hatched. So after I get through one, I just, by human nature, save afterward, so I don't have to do the monotony of doing it all over again. So now you know. And if you ever want to see that video, that is on my TikTok, that is on my YouTube Shorts, on Rocketman1216_shorts. Both of those videos actually did very well. There was the part 1 of me losing it and my freak out reaction to it, and then there was part 2 of smart, I can figure it out. Everybody likes it when people suffer. I need to pay attention. Not shiny. Didn't think it was. 49. 49er! Uno más. Uno más. Oh. Again, don't get old and fat like me. We're gonna sit. And 50. Did not touch. Eat bread, desserts, and get all fat and sassy. Real talk though, I need to get back into some sort of weight regimen again. I always do really poorly around the holidays, but it's getting bad again. I was doing very well with Weight Watchers and keeping track of everything I ate and everything else, and then it wasn't even work happened, it was just laziness, really, and it's my own fault more than anybody. But anytime I see a side profile of me, I feel very embarrassed. Like, straight on, it's not bad, but from a side, bro, when I tell you my neck disappears, that is an understatement. Like, I don't have a neck to begin with, but when I turn my head, like, it is just, I don't know what happens here, but this bulge is, like, horrendous. I need to do better. That's all I'm getting at. Alright, so we got 51 at the 40-minute mark. We're actually doing pretty good timing here, so nothing wrong with that. $52. Hey, boo-boo. Oh, my God. I just cracked my back. It felt so good. $53. Oh, completely off topic. But, my wife and I actually just saw the new Hunger Games movie. If you've seen the other Hunger Games and you liked the Hunger Games, this is probably pretty good for you. We enjoyed it. They did a good job at making you empathize with the villain, because obviously you know who he becomes. V.I. Mercy, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. One more. I will say, I completely screwed myself today, though. Because last night I had a whole, bucket of popcorn almost to myself. Also why I'm mentioning my weight issues. Gotta guilt myself back into shape. But, ooh, buddy. But yeah, it was too much butter. It's probably the best way of describing that. Just way too much butter. But you'll have that in big jobs like these, unfortunately. Alright, this will be the last row, right? Last line of eggs. Yep, and then we'll go to a different spot. We'll probably end up going to, we'll probably do one box of eggs at, Azeron. Is that what it's called? It's the grass gym area. And then we'll go over to, Iono's gym. Do the last box there, and we'll probably call it a night after that. That get us to 120. Which for me, that's a good night. Oh, 56. Ah. $57. What's going on with you? Dude, you're not like a headlight. Center ring, baby. 58. Come on. Shiny. $59. Wrong again. And 60. Oh, man. Alright. Going to a new area. Books. Artisan. I was right. We'll fly here. And anybody that is currently watching, feel free to chat it up with me. And if you're watching on the VODs channel, also comment as you please. I'm pretty active on there, checking it out and seeing who's who and what's what. And I dare you to test it. Up and over. Okay, cool. This area is nice to just kind of get a different view on Paldea. Also to just get steps in as well. Because I'll just go up here, up and over, around the building, avoid the gym. And then right where this cubby hole is, I'll just bloop. I've gotten a many shiny Pokemon here, so works for me. Alrighty, definitely feels like more laps. 61. First egg, new area. Who dis? $62. Damn. Freaking jaw hurts, man. $63. I like to think that if I missed a shiny, I wouldn't have already. Tell you what, I need to quit eating such big dinners right before streaming. You know it's bad when your wife comes behind you, and you know how the cute, like, memes or whatever, or not memes, but videos of content creators who are pregnant, they, like, lift the belly of, like, the significant other, and, like, you just see, like, the weight just, like, melt off of the pregnant woman. She did that to me. And then she's like, why's your stomach so hard? I'm like, come on, man. Like, I'm fat, okay? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Spofo, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. On the road again. Honestly, depending on how early it gets, we might do more than what I've initially suggested. Because I feel like we're making some pretty good headway. I mean, so the way I look at it, from my perspective, is it's a good stream or day for me. Because I only stream twice a week for 2 hours each day. So 4 hours total. If I could get an egg a minute is my average right now. If I could get an egg a minute, I'll be happy. Y'all, we're killing that. We're 15 minutes past like my expected time or whatever. We'll just put it this way. I'm hatching more than an egg a minute. It's like almost an egg and a quarter. Even though that's not possible, but like for every 4 minutes. God dang it, math. Yeah, for every 4 minutes, I'm hatching 5 eggs. That's basically what I'm averaging right now. The math was there. I know it was looking stressful, but I got there. 66. And I wonder if Stunt's going to be right again. If he gets it on 69 without even mentioning anything, it's going to be pretty cool. 67. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, I apologize. I'm very gassy right now. Six to 8. Close, but no cigar. Oh, good lord. 69. Can it be? Can it be? I will say, I didn't get to mention or talk about it much on Tuesday about how great of a weekend I had. We got to spend some time, my wife and I got to spend some time with some high school friends. Y'all, when I tell you that there's nothing better than just like having friends that like, yeah, like you don't see each other as much or as often as you'd hope, but like you could pick up right where you left off. That is a beautiful, very beautiful friendship, and I absolutely am grateful for friendships like that. But we ended up hanging out with them Friday night last week. Ended up just getting dinner and hanging out at the house and staying up way too late. But it was just so nice and relaxing to catch up with friends and just talk. Like, and when I say I'm all about free stuff, that is what I mean. I am all about quality time. Like, when anybody asks me, like, what I want for Christmas, it is to spend time with you. If you're willing to get me a gift, I'd rather you save that money and let's go hang out. Let's go to dinner. Let's catch up that way. Just text me. See how I'm doing. I would love that more and then some than a simple like $5, $10 gift or whatever. However, if you need gift ideas from me, I do have that as well. If you need it. I know some people's love language is like giving gifts, which perfectly fine, acceptable, whatever. That ain't me. I'm a hugger. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So deal with it. $72. Bishane. You are not. That's alright. Also, an unrelated note. Actually, picking up off of spending time with friends Friday night. Saturday night, I actually got to spend time with my brothers. Anybody that knows me knows that me and my brothers growing up really didn't get along much. So for us to actually hang out as adults, I think is kind of really cool. And you'll see me hum and whatever here on stream sometimes, or just like beatbox or whatever. But we actually had fun like singing, like karaoke type singing. So definitely different. Great laughs. So many laughs. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, but yeah, it was just a really good time. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm glad it turned out the way it did, because I always feel guilty not inviting like more family, but it was just good to have just my brothers over and hang out with them and just shoot the shit, have fun, watch football. It was fun. It was real fun. $76. Yo, we're killing it. Hell, we might open more than... What do I got? 2, 4, 6... I got 8 packs. Hell, we might just open 4. We'll see, though. We shall see. 77. Can't go wrong with some angel numbers. I mean, you could. La la la. A sunkern. Turn you to a sunflower seed. I like the offer. Lime. $79. One more. Every time I say one more, it reminds me of Hacksaw Ridge. Don't know if you've ever seen it or not. Very good war movie. My wife and I are... I like the war movies, and I think she tolerates them for me. So, find you a woman that'll do that. Nope. Alright. Belly gym leader. Shall ignore you. I am interested to see how well my team will actually do against the gym leaders, because if I'm being honest, I don't know how it's going to go. I think the one I'm most worried about would be probably the fairy. Maybe. I'll be fine against the fire. Totally missed my turn. Sorry, I'll just circle this. Normal, I might be okay against. So Larry's gym. $82. Trying to see what my buddy's doing on his stream. Can't tell if his computer monitor or whatchamacallit's working or not. 83. Hey, excuse you, ma'am. I don't appreciate that. Alright, I can still count. AT4. Oh my god. Oh. And 85. Close, but no cigar. 5 more. And then we're just going to go to another place. We'll probably finish this lap. We'll actually start heading that way in the grass areas. Follow the other road. Follow the other road. Excuse you, Tauros. Gloin. What do we got here? Lechonk. Palmy, Lechonk. Zangoose, Gloin. Another Gloin. Montreal, Wiglet. I can never remember its name. Something Toxipec or something. I don't know. Gen 7 Pokemon aren't really my forte. 86 no-go. Psyduck. Great ball. Cool, thank you. 87. And that looks like Basculin there. Ghost type. Luxray. 88. Then Mark Zink, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. The nice part about this one is I actually finally got a hatched egg in this screen. Because normally that doesn't happen. I don't see any Pokemon coming at me. It looks like Kilowattrel over there. Meryl. And we just get into town and we are home free. 90. Meryl? Get your scrawny round ass away from me. That'd be great. Like I said, we're making progress, y'all. We could probably add a whole nother box and not really lose much time. Potentially. We'll see. Alright, let's get into Levincia. Let's make our way into town. And all I do here is I just circle around this big old circle. It's quite peaceful and relaxing. If you believe it or not. Well, good news, we'll definitely make 100. I can't remember if I saved or not, so we shall see. $91. Oh my god. Nine to 2. I do have a feeling that this isn't going to be a long hunt for this one. I feel like it'll be much shorter than Bruxish and Choodle. Hopefully. But, yeah. We shall see. Ooh, 93. Wasn't it? So we're okay. Like, if I had enough time for everything I wanted to do, I'd be so happy. But alas, I don't. Was that 95? Did I count that right? We're 70 minutes in and we have 95 done. 71 minutes. Math. It's 23 ahead. I guess it ain't bad. Could be a lot worse. Shan 96. 96 already? Y'all. Y'all. What the heck? That'd be cool to get 100 again. I don't make the rules, but I'm just saying, that'd be kind of cool. $97. Yeah. Now on day 8. Where have you been, Stream Element? You just posted? Rude. One more, and we got a triple digit. Triple digits. Did not get it. Stump Makers Dedenne is the only one to break that threshold. We have one more Pokemon to potentially get single digit, but I doubt that will happen. I think those odds are very, 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 very slim. Alright, so we've officially streamed for 75 minutes and I got 100 in, so we are legit. 1.25 eggs. Right? Where's that better? Can't remember. I really don't want to mess with that. I don't need to figure the math out. One, oh, one. Tell me something good. Bow, bow. Nope. Nothing good. $102. 103. Out of the box. Out of the box. Full. $105. Come on, hit it. Wrong again. Oh my God. I'm gonna stand up. Oh, I also didn't know how tall my desk was gonna get. Don't want to screw nothing over. Let's see, it's only 8 o'clock, so in another 15 minutes we'll be done with this box. We'll probably do one more. Probably be the most I've ever actually hatched in one stream, so congrats. Y'all are seeing a new record for me. 106. Ugh. $107. That man's walking on a mission. He's like, I'm about to get that girl's number and get rejected for the 5th time. You go get him, man. I believe. $108. $109. And $110. this is completely random, but I think it'd be so cool. But so my one buddy, he started a D&D like story with me and a couple other people that are actually on stream, Joseph Belmont and Stuntmaker. So we just haven't had the time to actually sit down and do it. A lot of things have happened personally in our lives that kind of prevented us from it, but I would really like to do a Pokemon D&D where, like, you don't follow the generation type thing, but like, I don't know, to me it would be really interesting. Like, make your own region, like super region, almost like Legends Arceus a little bit, but not. And just kind of make your way around, like, the entire region a little bit. I don't know. There's just something that, like, you could do so much with, like, a D&D, like, Pokemon playthrough. Or a D&D Pokemon themed game. You can even create your own Pokemon, like, basically recreate a gen, like, or not recreate, but, like, make your own, right? But it would be, like, similar concept. So, like, when you get into town, there will be, like, a Pokemart, a Pokemon Center type deal. But you just call it, like, a shop or a hospital or whatever, so you don't get, like, sued out of the ass. $115. Show me the money. But I think it'd be so cool, because then instead of just, like, the trainer playthrough, you can get recruited by Team Rocket and play with them, or the bad guy, whoever the bad guy is. Or you can go the route of, like, researcher and, like, okay, like, I'm gonna research all these, like, Pokemon and, like, learn everything out of it. Or you could just go straight up trainer, or you could go gym leader, and you could play each of those playthrough styles. I just think there's a lot of fun that we could do with it. And, like, map-wise, you could just keep the same, or you can make your own. And I think making your own would actually be really cool and exciting. But make it like open world concept like Paldea. Give it the feel of, like, Legends Arceus a little bit, with, like, the professor research type thing. I don't know. I think there's so many storylines that you could go through. And it'll be really fun. Honestly, that would be one that I'd actually keep up with very well. Alright, last box, and then we're going to be relocating. This should get us to 8:15, which will put us at the hour 30 mark. $116. And, like, really, you can even have, like, your own, like, players, like, battle each other. Like, if somebody went the gym leader route, he's working his way up, he'll be, like, the boss gym leader, right? Or the Elite Four. And then you have the main character who's just trying to be the best trainer or whatever, go all the way through and, like, meet him in the Elite Four. I don't know. I just think you can have so many different storylines with it, and it'd be really cool to do. Man, this dusk lighting makes it look slightly shiny. Excuse me. Oh, it's a spotlight, that's why. 119 is not shiny, by the way. $120. No good. Into the box you go. No, Void, you like the Plague. I actually don't mind shiny hunting over here. I just think it's actually like a little neat area, that North Providence area. Just different, if you will. Let's save, though. Yeah, you need to get away from me, gold up. Alright, this one's a pretty easy place to just shiny hunt. I just follow the river. The nice part about all these Team Star bases is that nobody attacks you. So you can just roam around and not be bothered. So for me, I just go up and down this creek. Call it good from there. Curious though, what is behind door number 1? Steel type Stovern? Snovern? 121. You legit put my egg in water. It is a bird flying type. Thank you very much. I don't think that would work well. You're lucky it flies. That's all I gotta say. That moon looking good though. Like I said, this is probably going to be my last box, and then we'll call it a night. 122. $23. Let's save my battery. What's the score? Oh, it's starting right now. $124. And 125. Not shiny. Over the river and through the woods, the grandma's house we go. I really don't like how this water just flows into nothingness, but hey, to each their own. Instead of it just going straight down this way, I would have rather it kind of like flowed this way a little bit. So like here's fine. It's kind of like going downhill, but like it should really go this way. I should not be running perpendicular to it now. Like granted, it's going downhill, downstream. I get it, but it's just the little things, alright? I know the graphics in Pokemon aren't the greatest, but that's just me. 126. Do I have a Steeler starting? Would you look at that? Zeke Elliott starting off hot. 12 yard reception. Thank God I started him today. I wouldn't mind a Zeke touchdown right now. Run his ass into the end zone. I gotta win this. So in my Dynasty League that I'm in with Titus, 757, if you haven't seen him on Twitch, I highly recommend. He's a good shiny hunter. Small streamer shiny hunter too, but a lot more popular than I am. But anyway, he is a mega Steeler fan, and he started a Dynasty League, which I was gifted a team that had Nick Chubb, Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, and I ended up probably regretfully trading away Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins because I'm trying to look for the future. So for Kirk Cousins, I got Jordan Love, straight up. And for Justin Jefferson, I got a lot. But this year, I've been plagued with injury. Obviously, Nick Chubb was out in week 2. Shaquan Barkley, who I traded for, also got injured early, so he was done for half the year. I ended up halfway through trading for James Cook, who, in all rights, has been one of the better running backs in the league, points-wise, for fantasy. I don't think he's the best in the league by any means. But right now I have like a top-tier injured running back room. And I'm praying that Nick Chubb comes back in full force because I am a Browns fan. So I love Nick Chubb. Probably my favorite football player of all time. He's just very down to earth, humble. Like, he's somebody that you can actually get back behind. But not when he's injured. Because he's... I just hope that the Browns don't screw themselves over because of how big of a contract they gave a quarterback that really hasn't proven himself. So, we'll see what happens. But the only reason I bring up the Dynasty thing is I actually fought my way back to a potential playoff berth. Potential. It all depends on what happens this week. I'm fighting my way back pretty hard. But if I win this week, I have pretty good odds at making the... I have better odds of making the playoffs than if I lose. Come on. It's 2nd and 8 at the pit 11. Alright, my opponent has Highsmith in at defense. I have Pickens and Freiermuth on the bench. They probably would have actually done something today, but I didn't want to really risk it. $131, no good. $132, any better? Nope. $133. Excuse me. $134. A little sideways, buddy. One more. Yeah, 135. Twinkie 420, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Ooh, almost an all-female squad. I think its only ability is big pecs. I haven't seen anything else other than that, so. Have no clue what big pecs does, but guess you'll have that. Going up Shit Creek without a paddle. It's alright. All we got is where I be. If you remember someone loving me. Two laps, and I believe I'll be able to hatch here soon. Like I said, we're probably going to end after this batch of eggs here, so anybody watching, we will most likely raid one of my good buddies, Stuntmaker. Right now he's doing Minecraft, so we'll be prepping for that after this. So if you're on here, feel free to stay. And if you don't want to, I won't blame you either. 136. After we get through these 4 boxes, we will open some Celestial packs. Oh my god. I haven't been this gassy in a long, long time. $137, no bueno. No kick caboodle. No biscuits and gravy. No scrumdiddlyumptious. 138. $139. Oh, that's what I meant to talk about. Has any of y'all seen the new, like, the reality Squid Game challenge. I thought it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I think Netflix like trolled us a little bit. I can't remember if that's how the actual Squid Game went. 140. But they made us wait a week for rock, paper, scissors. Like, really? Bastards. I won't spoil it for anybody because I think it just got out, so to each their own. I'm curious, what is Big Pecs? Prevents Pokemon from having his defenses lowered. That's not a bad ability. But yeah, I thought it was really good. It wasn't until Friday that I learned that there's a lot of people that are suing Netflix for being poorly mistreated during the games. But clearly that's not preventing people from continuing it, because at the end of today's challenge or whatever, they totally sneak peeked at more contestants. So clearly the lawsuit's probably not going to matter. They probably had it written so well that if anybody tried to, they could just be like, well, you signed the contract. And I think the reason why people are suing, or so I am learning, is that people were having like seizures while living in the quarters there, and like I guess like the guards weren't treating them that great or whatever, and it was just poor treatment, right? 141. So people were trying to help anybody that were having seizures, and the guards basically told them, do not do that or you will be eliminated. And it's like, holy crap, like they're just trying to help somebody that's having a medical emergency. But it's a competition. I'm sure you can't do certain things or anything like that as well, because there'll be fear of giving somebody an advantage. 142. What you gonna do? Still nothing. What did it say about Squawkabilly? A territorial dispute over Squawkabilly. 144. Say less. $145. Something tells me it won't be it anyways, but here's to nothing. Almost had an all-females task again. Last line of eggs, and then we're going to open some Molestro packs. So, like we've been seeing, 2 laps on here, and then float around the bottom for 1 lap, and we shall have ourselves our last set of eggs. And honestly, in pretty damn good time, too. Kind of happy about that. Up here. Do a little do-si-do. Love it when grass just pops out of nowhere like it's nobody's business. Now we're down here. $146. Close. But no cigar. $147. $148. $149. Oh, get at me! Let's go! A Zeke Elliott touchdown. Made the right move. I even picked up a backup running back just in case because he was questionable this week. $150. I'm so lonely. And oh boy, no. Well, we tried. And that's about as best as we can do. So, like I said before, we're going to save here. And then let's go to talk chat, shall we? So we're actually going to open not one, but two, but 4 packs. So the first one of Illustrals. This is going to be part of the Crack-A-Pack series. So if you ever want to check it out, go to Rocketman1216_TCG and you'll be able to find the Crack-A-Pack series. So without further ado, we got Vapiro. We're going to go back here. Sorlet. Folio Forest. Volcanic Forge. Atlantis. Warmite. Peliquarius. Scythodemeter. Earthquake. And Tectorus. Tectorus is a 3 fight and 2 defense, 1 spirit Celestial. This Tectorus gets +1 attack for each enchanting Earth Spirit on the field. I swear that is the exact same pack I just opened. But pack number... Let's try it again. Pack number 2. For the Crack-A-Pack series. We have Turatlas, Pegas, Sorlet, Folio Forest, Volcanic Forge, Atlantis, Kinleo, Cinder, Globby, and 2 Imperial. Nice. Imperial is at 8 attack and 12 defense. We're going to call it Thunder Spirit. This Imperial gets +1 for each Thunder Spirit in your Spirit deck. You can expend 1 Thunder Spirit in order to target and destroy a card. That is a very powerful spirit indeed. Pack number 3. we have. Whoop, whoop. Did I do that wrong? One to the front. We have Leviathan, Smoltuga, Veritaqua, Tadpuff, Ampup, Elichick, Globby, Foamy, Ivory into a Gadabolt. Gadabolt is a 8 attack and 3 defense. 2 Spirit Thunder Elestral. God, bleh. Word vomit. Gadabolt. This can target a Thunder Enchanted Elestral and give it a +1 attack and +1 defense for each Thunder enchanting this Gadabolt until the end phase. Very nice. And one more. That's why I could get caught up and have some leeway if I am unable to stream throughout the holiday season. Without further ado, we have Vipyro, Mount Olympus, Islands of Aeolia, Drops of Leaf, Golden Apple of Discord, Shardon's Odal, Foamy, Ivory, Javelantis into a Glidesdale. Very nice. Glidesdale is a 7 attack and 5 defense, 2 cost Wind Spirit Elestral. When you expend Wind Spirit in order to give this Glidesdale +5 attack until the end phase. Alright, let me start that over. You can expend 1 Wind Spirit in order to give this Glidesdale +5 attack until the end phase. As long as this Glidesdale is empowered by Aeromare, it can attack twice in each battle. But that, my friends, is going to do it for me. I do have 4 packs left, and I will save those for 1 pack a stream kind of deal. I might open up another pack, but we shall see. But without further ado, we are actually going to raid one of my good buddies. I'm going to end recording here, so anybody on the VODs channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll continue the Fletchling Shiny Hunt Tuesday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hopefully. So, without further ado, good night, and take care, y'all. Peace.